This moving rock show is out and about.
Oh, no. With a vengeance.
Right, Tone, you ready? Now it's time to tell you all about BBC presentation. They don't make so many programmes, more run the words and the symbols in between on both channels at the same time, which is a very difficult job, believe me. All in all, they make a whole day's viewing run very, very smoothly. Follow me and we'll find out more.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tony, I forgot you had all the equipment with you. Come on, I should have opened the door.
Floor. Get up, honestly, and try and keep up. If Don could see you now, he'd be ashamed. Come on, it's not a treasure hunt, you know. You'd have to move faster than that. Right. Now, apart from telling you everything you've ever wanted to know about BBC presentation, we'll also be looking at the past 6 programmes of this series. That's Heidi's Wessex, Mildenhall, Liverpool, the Cotswolds, St Andrews and Dover. And Tony, stop getting distracted. Oi, I'm over here. Hello. It's me, Jenny, remember? Do you remember any of those programmes, Anthony?
Look, I know you said this programme was going to be done on a really small budget, but does it mean lugging this thing round all day and take my own pictures?
Look, you're a big boy now, Sonny.
It's getting heavy, so just get on to the next video.
Oh, ow.
I've been lonely, I've been waiting for you, I'm pretending, and that's all I can do. The love I'm sending ain't making it through to your heart. You've been hiding, never letting it show. Trying to keep it under control. You got it down and you're well on your way to the top. But there's something that you forgot. What about love? Don't you want someone to care about you? What about love? Don't let it slip away. You're feeling inside, and I can't sell you what you don't want to buy. Something's missing, you gotta look back on your life. You know something here just ain't right. What about love? Don't you want someone to care about you?
When we finish making the programme in Manchester, it all comes down the line to like, Tony, I'm over here. Hello, Tony, pay attention. Right, comes down the lines, lots of buttons are pressed and goes on all this machinery so that just in case anything goes wrong, people like Mike here can put it right again. And also when our programme's finished, They're here to make sure the next one's ready to go and it all fits together like a big jigsaw puzzle. How much? Do you know the deal with the big time ball?
Yes, I was on duty for that one.
What about Hardy's Wessex when this happened?
No, I put it on air, but luckily someone else took it off air.
Do you ever get called out?
I hope not. No, I'm trying not to.
Right, well, we'll soon sort out that, won't we, Tony, eh? Tony, what are you doing? Put the camera down and play some music.
Hush, little baby, don't cry like that.
This is BBC 2. All is not as it seems. Pull out, Jen. Pull out.
Oh, it bosses me around all the time.
This is the old BBC One symbol. It's dead clever. It's got the world going round, mirror behind it. Stick a camera in front of it. It's all done. But today, it's done by these load of chips. It puts it straight on the screen. Get it, Jen? Put.
Ha, ha, ha. Just get on with it.
All right, this is a link in St Andrews. That's why I said put. We went to St Andrews. Michelle made a film about making golf clubs.
It's lucky I'm such a good camera woman. Oh, Tony, all right? You got it turned on yet? Am I looking all right? Good. Come on, this is where it's all at, eh? Vast, isn't it? I'm glad to see they've got the no limits down a bit. No limits coffee cup mats, yes. And this is where the little kids send their letters and their pictures and they get on the TV. It's like a dream come true. Tony, you had a dream come true, didn't you, in that Liverpool programme? You make me go dizzy, stop that. When you were with that famous football team. What was it, West Ham? Look, Tony, you can speak, you know, even though you're behind the camera.
All right, it was Debbie Gibson, only in my dreams, and it was Everton.
Sorry. Hello, Children's BBC.
Every time until it's secret. No.
have my suspicions they weren't taking that too seriously. 27 each at the end of the game, they kept letting me into the penalty area. How can I let you into the new no limit service area? Jenny, that's leaning. Jenny, that's leaning. Here's Jules. Cue Jules before I get sore neck.
Back in the service area again. Diane was here last week, and I'm here this week to answer any questions you've got. One of the letters we had this week was from Tim Monroe in Darlington, asking, who is the girl in the video of Mavanwi with David Essex? The answer, Tim? Rachel Robinson. She's studying acting in London at the Sylvia Young Theatre School, and she's also appeared in a Levi's jean commercial, the bus station one. She's also recently been filming an episode of William 10 for American TV in France. There's a mixture. And as well as all that, she's studying for O-levels. Rachel Robinson, a name to look out for in the future.
Well, a power play is essentially just a great record. It can be new or old, it can be famous and a smash hit, or extremely obscure and a B-side or an album track. As long as it's fabulous, we'll play it as a power play, and we may play it once, or we may play it dozens of times over the years.
John Moore from London wants to know a bit about Whitesnake and if the US #1 song, Here We Go Again, is the same version that went to number 34 in 1982 over here. No, John, it's not the same version of Here I Go Again. The British release from 1982 featured the early British lineups of Whitesnake and came from the Saints and Sinners LP. The 87 version of Here I Go Again, which went to #1 in the States, featured David Coverdale on vocals and an American band. That's all from the service area this week. More next week.
here's the public service area from the television centre. It's the weather office. Hello, it's me. And it's here that with their computer software they can gather all the detailed information they need, and with their symbols and their maps and their isobars and their depressions, they can make the weather much more easy for us to understand. See? Wonderful. Anyway, while you're looking at that, Mr. Baker hopefully is downstairs about to do his McCaskill impersonation. But before that, do you remember in our Mildenhall programme when we had the red arrow sequence? Well, here's a slide I've already made. Ta-da!
Suddenly the heavens rolled. Suddenly the rain came down. Suddenly was washed away. The Mary that I knew. So when you find somebody who can think of me and celebrate, I made such a big mistake when I was Mary's friend. So if I say save me, be the light in my eyes. If I say 10 Hail Marys, leave a light on in heaven for me. Blessed is the one who shares your power and your beauty, Mary. Blessed is the millionaire who shares your wedding day. So when you find somebody who can think of me and celebrate, I made such a big mistake when I was Mary's friend. So if I say save me, be the light in my eyes. If I see 10 Hail Marys, leave a light on in heaven. Save me, be the light in my eyes. If I see 10 Hail Marys, leave a light on in heaven for me. If you want the fruit to fall, you have to give the tree a shake. If you shake the tree too hard, the bough is gonna break. And if I can't reach the top of the tree, Mary, you can blow me up there. What I wouldn't give to be when I was Mary's friend. So if I say save me, be the light in my eyes. If I see 10 Hail Marys, leave a light on in heaven.
The red arrows. Now, one thing those boys need to know about when they're flying up there is the weather. And this is where they do it. Now, all it is the slides which he explained upstairs are dropped on here and they stand in front of it and it's all done in blue. I can't explain it anyway, it's magic. But it does help if someone puts the right pictures on. We'll have a piece of music. We'll be right back. We'll get ourselves sorted out. I'm going to sort her out. Jenny, you got the wrong pictures on, dear. Where are you?
It was a slow day, and the sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows. The bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo, the way we look to us all. The way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in a corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry. It was a dry wind, and it swept across the desert and curled into the circle of blue. And the dead sand falling on the children, the mothers and the fathers and the automatic earth. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo, the way we look to us all, oh yeah. The way we look to a distant tender and don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry.
I've been called down to reception to meet someone I haven't heard of in a long time on the Steve Wright Show. It's
Wow!
Legs LaBelle.
It's Legs LaBelle.
Or Laura Gross.
Or Laura Gross, depending on which show you listen to.
Right, tell me, what are we going to listen out for that's in America now? that
Well,
might be
I
over
think
soon?
it's a British band, and it's the Dream Academy. Indian Summer, I think it's a really good song, and at the very end going wah wah hoo-wah hoo-wah is Lindsey Buckingham, formerly of Fleetwood Mac.
So when's Legs going to be back on the Steve
Well,
Wright Show?
I've heard a rumor that Legs LaBelle will be returning in 1988. Can't confirm that for you just yet.
She doesn't look the type, does she?
I am
right,
the type.
Time to go over to Angela in the good old USA.
Good old USA.
New York, in fact. That's near Los Angeles, isn't it?
Oh, no, no, no. It's about a 5-hour plane ride, 3 days on a train.
Manhattan. Then we take Berlin.
Welcome to the BBC office in New York. Look at this. There are literally dozens of TV stations over here. And if you think the time difference between me and Jenny is a problem, try this. There are a 3-hour time difference between the two coasts of America. And the people who suffer most are the big TV networks, like NBC, just over there.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
Hi, this is Tiffany calling No Limits from Chicago, and I'll be reading Billboard's Top 10 later.
There, that was groovy, wasn't it? But the producer told me that song was originally a hit for Tommy James in the 60s. Who? Anyway, he's the same guy who wrote Money Money, and here's some more amazing stories.
Well, boys, we done it. We caught us raw almond cow.
No! Down, raw almond cow! He's the real mummy! Look behind you! There's the real mummy! Dummies! Oh, great! Now he's gone.
Look at him now. Teach you to mess with decent, clean country folk.
Oh, you're a bunch of rednecks! No,
Well, boys, what do you say?
Oh, you got me out from New York! I'm not a mummy, I'm a human being!
Hasn't this gone far enough?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe that we are the kind of people so eaten up by ignorance and fear that we must destroy something just because it is different. Is this the example to set for innocent young children?
Certainly not. No.
Maybe there are good mummies and bad mummies. You look like a good one.
I am. I am a good mummy, I promise. I am.
But of course, you could be a bad one.
No.
I say I hang him just in case.
Now I do. Go back here.
Print again, and this week it's at Wacky National Enquirer again. I love it. So this ex-fashion designer is married to a primitive African warrior. Sensational, eh? German-born Monica found him in the bush, which is where he now collects fresh reeds and cleans her hut of insects before sleeping. Relatives thought Mantia the warrior should have dressed up in a suit for their first meeting, and his fingers in the ball-eating technique was also rather frowned on. Mantia's well satisfied with how his wife's shaping up. She's now a good dancer, can play the drums and make jewellery out of ivory. Just what we'd all like to do, eh, girls? And here on BBC Two, without any delays, is this week's Billboard American Charts.
Hi again, this is Tiffany with America's Top 10. The Pet Shop Boys arrive at number 10 with It's a Sin. Exposé at 9 with Let Me Be the One. And Bruce Springsteen shimmies up to number 8 with Brilliant Disguise. And Swing Out Sister, Keep Going in the Right Direction, break out at 7. Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes are having the time of their lives at 6. And last week's number 1, Michael Jackson, is at 5. Fleetwood Mac's Little Lies, a hit on both sides of the Atlantic, is at 4. Billy Idol's Moni Moni at 3. And holding at number 2 is Madonna. And I'm thrilled to have the first record I've ever recorded go to number 1 in America this week. Goodbye to the postcards. I'm Tiffany, and I'll see you all in the new year.
That's you.
Yes, seems to be going okay there, doesn't it?
Yes. Now, I know that you get stuck in all sorts of sticky situations, and the problem is that you're live.
That's right. Sometimes my equipment breaks down.
See, the wonders of working on pre-recorded shows is that we can go wrong as many times as we like, as many times as we like, as many times as we like.
I'm envious.
I know. And we still come out looking okay. And we still... I know, says you're going to be a sex symbol soon. People,
No.
Do you get a fan mail yet?
More like a BBC Two symbol. Yeah, some fan mail.
Have you been watching the programme?
I've been watching your programme. I wouldn't miss a trick.
Do you remember the Cotswolds programme?
I remember the Cotswolds programme. I was 1 inch away from the screen watching
With Jules and Tara.
I do.
And it was a film on bikes in a model village. And the music was I Love LA by...
Randy Newman.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty red at my side, Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north, and we were born to ride. Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby, don't let the music stop. We gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side bay to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. Looks like another perfect day. I love LA. We love it. I love LA. We love it. We love it. Look at that mountain. Look at those trees. Look at that bum over there, man. He's down on his knees. Look at these women. Ain't nothing like them nowhere. Century Boulevard. We love it. Victory Boulevard. We love it. Santa Monica Boulevard. We love it. 6th Street. We love it. We love it. We love LA.
Ah, good piece of music, that.
Wonderful.
Very
and now coming up is a namesake of yours. We give you the pictures and the music.
We've got to guess the year.
Backtrack. So here's another Simon.
Or Simon.
That was very butch.
Thank you.
Billboard launched its new singles chart called the Hot 100. This year saw the first time that the ceremony at the Queen's opening of Parliament was televised on October the 28th. Earlier in the year, on June the 19th, the Queen had opened the new Gatwick Airport, designed to ease congestion at the other airport, Heathrow.
My life left me yesterday.
and boy, you ought to see me now.
Field Marshal Lord Montgomery of Alamein retired this year after 50 years in the Army. This year also saw the growth of the latest craze to sweep the nation as bingo began to be played in social halls up and down the country. In February, plans have been announced, as shown in this model filmed at the time, to re-erect a trilithon and 3 other stones at Stonehenge. The work was completed in July. Hits by Connie Francis, Perry Como, the Four Preps, and the Everly Brothers, as well as this.
Sweet little 16, she just got to have about $500,000, a signed autograph, her wallet filled with pictures, she gets them one by one, becomes so excited, I watch her look at her run, boy. Oh, mommy, mommy, please may I go, it's such a sight to see, such to feel the show.
This perfect dream. This dream was me and you. I want all the world to see. Miracle sensation, my guide and inspiration. Now my dream is slowly coming true. Wind is a gentle breeze. The bells are ringing out. They're calling us together.
Tommy, come on.
No.
Don't be scared.
I can't.
Look, it's not even in here.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, I've been dying to do this. Sit in the chair of the controller of BBC Two, Graham MacDonald.
Stop laughing. Look, you don't join the BBC without having high hopes, do you? Now sit down. Tony, if you strive, you achieve. And don't you remember when Dave made that film in Mildenhall with the US airmen and the local community to the Bee Gees? And you win again. Now, if you'll kindly excuse me, I'd like to make a telephone call in private.
Couldn't give me what everybody needs. I shouldn't let you kick me when I'm down my bed. Find out everybody knows that you've been using me. I'm surprised you let me stay around you. One day you wanna lift the cover and look inside your heart. We got a little bit before we go.
Thanks, Dave. That was a film from Mildenhall of a very special Olympics.
Now, we're in the centre of the television centre, so what is that?
No idea.
Used to be a fountain, right, but it gets a bit windy in this bit. So, the water used to go into people's offices and wet their pieces of paper.
Lovely.
I turned it off.
Ah, the wonders of television. Full of illusion, like the one that we're actually working the camera, you know, me and you. But actually, it's Okie Dokie Don and Wicked Wolf is doing the sound.
See, things aren't always what they seem. I mean, we never get our links right first time all the time, do we?
Hardly ever.
But quickly onward. While things are going okay, cross fingers. Here's this week's chart report from Gallup, and the summary first. 19 went down this week, 4 got marooned, only 8 went up and 9 records turned up on the doorstep. The full business coming up in a trice. But first,
all that's out and about in the pop press.
A special presentation.
And here's something special for girls who love good stories. It's
Philip Schofield, the Fact File. Talker, his favourite band, and his worst bit is his bottom teeth because they're all crooked.
He leads a wild life. Girl Monthly.
Not a lot of kids know that. Weekend.
If the history of the Earth was condensed into 100 years, the first man would have arrived 3 years ago. Man walked on the moon 3.5 seconds ago, and
look out! You've just been born.
Oh, great. I think I'll go and get married now. Any offers?
You'll have to get up early in the morning to catch this one. Sandra Walker is in Just 17. She's a BBC breakfast time graphics person. Any symbols which appear alongside the presenter are created by a swanky object called a Quantel paintbox.
Or a flare, or an art file, or Peter Phillips, who's our designer and now going to open air. Thanks, Peter, and good luck. Hey, flick back a few pages. It's Brenda's lad.
Why is he called Brenda's lad?
All in good time. You know how we had that picture taken?
Lloyd?
No, Peter Phillips. He had to lie down under the graphics artwork camera.
I hope he doesn't have to get up in a hurry.
Brian does. He does nights at the Bagel Bakery, and Bradley's at the Hippodrome.
Soap stars have to get up early. December Titbits gives you Angie's Legs, Hilda Scrapbook and...
Beam me up, Scotty. I'm sorry, Hamish. You're a Kian.
Emmerdale Annual. We're going up to the Yorkshire Dales in a couple of weeks' time with Hamish.
Is there life after Hilda?
No, but there's a ball after Crossroads.
Charming. Who's that with their finger up your nose on page 24?
Ouch! I must be famous. Alistair Burnett is kind about spitting image. It was really funny when my nose blew up.
Tell Neil to get his finger out, or yours will too.
Look who's in the Radio Times. The most revolting sight in Entertainment USA, he says, is him in a $1 million white ermine bikini.
The king in a fur covering? Look, there's a picture of him over the page.
Someone's been scribbling on the script. Turn to page 58, it says. Column 4, now read.
9 o'clock, BBC Two, a new series of Entertainment USA, the world's finest television programme. Also see feature on page 23.
Whose scribbling is this on the script? Tell him it's fabulous.
So don't miss it, 9 o'clock, BBC Two. Oh, you know what we've just done, don't you?
Run a commercial for Entertainment USA, the world's finest...
Stop! No, upset the 9 o'clock news people on BBC One.
Of course, they live just down the corridor. Yes, I see what you mean. But if you're going to do it with style.
Oh, don't mention DC Lee, the man in the red hat will go moony again. He's just read in the papers about her and Paul Weller.
No, real style. They're the ones that know they have flabby inner thighs, so they wear things that disguise them, says Blue Jeans.
That's what I do, disguise them with blue jeans.
Or if your hair's a mess, you shave it off.
Or book a place in the Jackie Hunks calendar. I wonder why they haven't rung me up.
Probably lost your number. Why do they have to wear a bra?
Oh, those sort of hunks.
You've no idea what we girls have to go through to look good.
She doesn't look too bad. You should have seen what she looked like before the treatment.
I'm going to put on George Harrison now.
Whatever you like, you must look better than those black jodhpurs. Missed. Just before you do make contact, ask me one thing. Why is Lloyd Cole called Brenda's lad? Ow! Okay, so it wasn't really important. Let's listen to the music.
But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child. It's gonna take time, a whole lot of precious time. It's gonna take patience and time. To do it right, child. I got my mind set on you. 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 And this time I know it's real. The feeling that I feel. I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do. I got my mind set on you. Set on you. I got my mind set on you. Set on you.
George Harrison, Got My Mind Set on You. That was the second highest climber out of only 8 this week. But here's the full Gallup classified results, corrected on Monday. So this really is now the word. New in for Marillion, warm wet circles, and that's why we invented the No Limits coffee mug coaster. Ask your mum. Donna Summer in at 39, Din Dins with Gershwin. 2 down and the third of 9 entries. Jesus and Mary Chain actually came in at 36, not 56. Up 4 for Cliff, not one of his best results. Then Dine, stop and down surprisingly for Annie and Dave. New in for Mirage and Jack Mix 4. New for Eric B and Rakim, paid in full. Up 3 went Scarlett and No Memory, saw her in the TV centre, very nice lady. And new in for Nina Simone, My Baby Just Cares for Me. Down and new Bill and Jennifer in with a power play, Time of My Life. The rest, down. And the 20, up 6 for Paul and Mick and DC Lee, Wanted. Dine, and the highest climber was up 21 this week, Whitesnake, Here I Go Again, as seen in the service area. Down for Kiss, and new in come the Communards with another cover version, this time Never Can Say Goodbye. Down for the Rent, up 2 for the Teddy Bear song, and the highest entry, you just heard it, Freddie Mercury and Montserrat Cabal in at 12 with Barcelona. Down, stop, down. Up 15 for Uncle George, Got My Mind Set on You, and Little Lies is down. So, the 5, 14 places upward goes to Powell with a power plate, China in Your Hand. Down for the Bananas, up 8 for Rick Astley, Whenever You Need Somebody, and we got it wrong. Designer Stubble stuck at 2, and the Bee Gees still at 1. Okay, the big records now, and there are 7 new entries, so with illustrated news of the albumans and exclusive news of the Gallup 200, here's a brilliant new release from a Manchester woman. Helen Watson, You're Not the Rule.
I don't usually play so far out every day, but I haven't got a lot much to go home for anyway. I don't mind if I do, only if you have one too. I know where I should be, but it's much better here with you. I won't get far writing on this affection. I should be planted by the book. Only some bad luck can come of this deception. You're not the rule, you're the exception. The notion's all wrong. These things never last long. You get too close and suddenly feel the need to belong. Won't get far writing on this affection. I should be pinned by the book. Only some bad luck can come with this deception. You're not the rule, you're the exception.
Voice of the Beehive. That's been what they say in the record business, resurfaced. But it's good, and this week it's our first record to watch out for.
And then she turned to me and said, we know you. Tell us some secrets, honey, we won't say a word, but I say nothing. I talk to no one. I know what I believe, don't need to wear it on my sleeve. I talk to no one, and I will say nothing. If we come and go alone, what do they need to know?
Voice of the Beehive, I say nothing. Now watch out for Owen Paul, Mad About the Girl. Owen Paul. Watch out next for Chris Isaac, Blue Hotel.
Blue hotel on a lonely highway. Blue hotel, life don't work out my way. I wait alone each lonely night. Blue hotel, blue hotel.
Chris Isaac, Blue Hotel. Next, watch out for Danny Wilson, The Girl I Used to Know.
The precious time we had will never be forgotten. But every girl has to grow up to be a woman. It's just that for a second I recognize the girl I used to know.
Danny Wilson, and lastly, look out for this, Willie DeVille, Miracle.
Please help me up, you let me down. If there's a way, please show me how. I can't go on without your love. So lift me up, give me your hand. Look way down deep, you'll understand. If you walk away, away from me. Then I'm gonna need a miracle now. Yes, and I'm gonna need a miracle now.
Willie DeVille, A Miracle. Well, now time to rejoin Tony in the studio. I reckon I did all right with the words there. They all came all during the right out, you know what I mean? Harry?
There's no nail biting in here, mate.
Oh,
Children's
sorry.
BBC's campaign to stop nail biting in Britain.
Sorry, boss. How do you think she did with them voiceovers?
I think she did very well, don't you? Very well indeed.
Very, very well. What do you do with some of these?
Oh, this is our very, very technical desk. Hang on a minute. Cut for this. We mix. There's a slide for the fire razor, and then we can mix again to the cymbal, or back to us, and then you can go.
That's very good.
Pretty technical, eh?
That's good, that is.
Pretty impressive.
If we're very quick, we can mix into the last video before she gets back and makes a nuisance of herself. Mix it.
Uncle Andy, thank you.
Oh, Jenny.
Thank you for looking after us.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Simon.
Thanks to everybody in presentation for showing us how very, very hard they all work.
We do work very hard down here, don't we? Now, just before, what's next?
The fabulous end sequence.
Just to throw the network director. Just before that, there is a man in presentation who works harder than anybody else in the world. And it's his final week on Children's BBC. This is He Who Knows Everything, Paul Smith.
Right.
Thank you very much for all your hard work, mate.
Right, if you know everything, where are we next week?
Wales. The Llyn Peninsula.
Woo!
Pretty amazing. Hold it! Sorry.
Say ta-ta.
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 We present...
No. You're speaking to BT.
Got a woman at home, got one on the side. Caught up in the middle, I'm trying to keep it satisfied. But the more I give, the more they want. The more I do, the more they don't.
Now that's what I call trapped in a cardboard box.
I woke up this morning, living on hard times, nothing doing. I feel resistance as I open up my eyes. Someone's fooling. But I found a way to break the rules and spend my days and nights. Cause I know what's going on. That's the cold fact. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box. Life goes in circles, round and round and round, circulating. I sometimes thought about moving underground, just escaping. Oh, I found a way
box. I'm living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box.
Counting out of No Limits in 10, 9, 8,
Stand by VT
7,
54,
6,
please. VT
5,
47.
4,
And stand by voices.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Down and up, con. And animate. Well, that was fairly painless. I thought they were going to do something really embarrassing at the end.
Messing about. Come on, now we're on now. As part of Now On 2, which starts with Simon Potter on Sunday at 9:15. What else is there? Snoopy and Charlie Brown and Janosch and Blue Peter. And some programme called No Limits.
In the Cotswolds.
Is that where you...
On
Yes.
Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Absolutely.
That's us.
They've got these coffee mats, you see, look, and they say
They're
No
coffee-
Limits,
coffee
Tuesdays 6 o'clock on BBC Two, and then again on Sundays. They haven't got Sundays on them though.
Well, left and right on,
You
won't we?
said you were going to let us say something and you
So-
keep talking.
Sorry, no, go.
Hello.
Well, we're going to Mildenhall and Liverpool on
Yes.
Tuesday.
And in Liverpool, there's this horse that can count and do maths. I asked it what 25%... Are you listening?
I'm listening, I'm just writing Sundays on
I
here.
asked it what 25% of 16 was, and he told me, and I bet none of you know what 25% of 16 is, do you?
What
Do
is
you?
it? 25% of 16.
You can say something now.
Can I really?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's actually not a bad idea. Look, we've got the No Limits t-shirt as well. Can I have this?
No, we'll set a
No, we'll
question.
give it away.
Oh, you're setting a question?
Yeah.
We are, yes.
Oh, right.
This symbol is in the highway code, right? I think we've asked this before in another programme, but anyway, this symbol is on the highway code. but
Look,
it
just
has-
a minute. I don't want any half-baked used questions on my programme. Something
Okay.
new and fresh and creative, please.
All right.
Okay.
What's Tony's middle name?
That's no good. How old do you think the man in the red hat is? And give us something witty about him. Tell us what you really think of him. Should he be in the programme or not? You tell us and we'll...
Shall we have the one about the highway code? Let's do the question
Yes.
about the highway code after all. Go
Oh,
on.
all right then. This is in the highway code, but it hasn't got that red border around it. And what does it mean in the highway code?
What does that
Me
sign
asking
mean
that
in the
because
highway
I have
code?
passed my driving test now. What?
Where do we send them to? Do we send them to No Limits?
Yes.
And what's the address?
No Limits, BBC Manchester,
P.O. Box 27, Oxford Road, I think you'll
That's the
find
one.
it probably
Yes,
is.
you
yeah.
sent, have you sent fan mail? Was it you who sent me a letter?
I think I was the one that sent your letter in, yes.
Oh, Andy, that's so nice. I'm going to send you a picture and you must promise to put it up there.
You send me a picture, Jenny, and I will put it on my back wall. So don't forget, No Limits, as part of Now On 2, is on Sunday on BBC 2 at 1 o'clock with these two motley crew. Now, new on Children's BBC, The Fire Raisers. On BBC 2, Sunday at 1 on BBC 2. If you missed that, by the way, you joined us like that, you can see The Fire Raiser again as part of Now On 2 on Sunday morning, along with the No Limits people. I'm just filling in their coffee mats. What was that competition question again, Jen?
In the highway code, there is this symbol without the red border. What are the exact words about what it is?
That's exact words.
Exact, I'm sorry.
Exact words.
All right, so if you
Anyway.
think you know that, the address to write to is...
No Limits.
No Limits, BBC Manchester, P.O. Box 27, Manchester. Funnily enough.
What a professional.
Can we, look, we've got a request. Can we say something, please, Andy?
As long as you do it in less than 20
Uncle.
seconds, go.
Hello to the Dobson family in Leytonstone. Hello.
Hello, Grandma. Hello, Mum. Hello, baby Jonathan.
Happy now?
Well, all right. I mean,
All
I
right,
could
then.
go on for ages, but I won't.
Oh, happy birthday to Paul.
Right. Happy. Thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow at 10 to 4. Take care till then. You're mad, you two. Bye-bye.
He's mad.